not a new problem in Central Texas by any means, but the city of Kyle is warning people about feral hogs. It's seen more of them around town, and it wants people to be prepared in case they come across one. KXAN's Barrett Tryon has what you need to know.
You ever come face to face with a feral hog, the best thing to do is just to give them a lot of space.
Things are getting hog wild in Kyle.
Most of the time, they'll run away from you. If you do have a dog, make sure you're obeying the city ordinance. Keep your dog on a leash and under your control at all times.
In fact, if you want to know if feral hogs have been in your property, well, you don't have to look very hard. This is all left behind because of them. The city says it's seeing more of the wild animal around the area. It wants to make sure you do your part to keep the hogs from getting a little too comfortable.
Incredibly adaptable. It can be found anywhere. It's very durable and very smart. So they typically stay along stream corridors, but they can show up anywhere.
One of the biggest culprits is that trash bin that ends up at the end of your driveway. Hogs love food, so the city is asking you to keep an eye on things like trash cans, pet food outside, and anything else that might look tasty to a wild animal.
It never goes away. Even if we were to get all of the pigs in this area out, they'll come in from somewhere else.
Which means we have to learn to live with them during their current stay.
Feral hog populations rise and fall, and as the population rises, then we'll start trapping, and as we get that under control, the population will go back down again.
A no hogwash approach to making sure the hogs don't take over where you live too. In Kyle, Barrett Tryon, KXAN News.
The city has an email set up to report sightings. We've got a link to it inside this story on KXAN.com. Well, going in depth, a 2020 study from the University of Lincoln, Nebraska found that across the 12 states known to have feral hogs, they accounted for around $272 million in losses to crop production in a single year. Here in Texas, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension says a 2021 study found that hogs can cost individual producers in the state as much as $200,000 in damages every year.